G'day, I'm Bretto Wilson from Tackle World. Welcome to the Tackle World Fishing School. Well, today we're going to try our hand at beach fishing. I've come to a higher vantage point to have a look at the beach for a couple of very good reasons. I'm looking at my conditions to make sure I choose the right outfit, and I'm also looking for a gutter. And what I mean by a gutter is a deeper section of water along the edge of the beach where water flows in and it flows out, because that's where hopefully the fish are going to be sitting. Well, I've chosen my live bait, I've chosen the correct outfit for the day. Let's go and give it a shot. Okay, I'm down here on the sand. I've got my gutter over my shoulder here, looking really nice. I'm really lucky today because it's great conditions. It's not big surf and it's not very windy, so it means I can fish light, which I love. Because whether I'm bait fishing or lure fishing, I always fish as light as I possibly can to give myself that sensitivity. So I've got a nice light 10-foot beach rod on a spin outfit, and I've got about a leader of about 3 or 4 foot, 15 pound, through to a running ball sinker. That running sinker is really important because what happens is when the fish picks up the bait, it doesn't feel the heavy lead weight. The running sinker moves, feels no resistance and runs away with it, and I strike. If I have a fixed sinker, the fish feels that lead, oh, there's something there, drops it, I don't get it. That's why a running sinker is really important in this situation. Okay, I've got my fresh worms, which I've come and collected here at low tide, so I know that there's worms here, and that's why I've chosen fresh beach worms. It's just the ideal bait because that's what these fish will be up in this gutter looking for. Always use a bait for the region. It's extremely important. Make it as fresh or live as you can. Righto, let's get into it. Okay, like any type of fishing, you need to select the correct equipment, and that means coming right down to your hook. Today I'm hopefully going to target some brim, some whiting and some dart. I want to hedge my bets a little bit, and I want a hook that's going to present my bait well. So I've used a long shank worm hook, and it's quite easy. You can either thread the worm onto the hook or go in and out, in and out, in and out. But it's very important to always leave that hook point exposed whichever way you rig it. If you cover the entire hook with bait, you're not leaving enough hook exposed for the fish to hook themselves. I like to thread it in and out and in and out. Slide it up the hook and thread it on, slide it up the hook. That way, I've got the tag ends hanging out and I've got good hook exposure as well. And that is going to wash around in that gutter and hopefully get picked up by my target species. A big mistake a lot of people make when they're rock and they're beach fishing is they want to cast it a million miles when the fish are at your feet. As I said, it's high tide, the gutter's right against the sand. They're going to be up there looking, so I'm just going to lob it into that gutter and walk it along. One of the real important things when you're beach fishing is never walk backwards when you're on a fish, because all beaches slope back up and it's quite easy to fall over and you lose that fish and you lose tension on the line. There'll be a strong resistance as the waves go out, so be careful not to pull too hard. Let the waves wash that fish in for you. Just wait, hold it there. And let the waves do the job. This is just a little yellowfin brim. This time of year on the east coast of Australia, these guys swim up and down the coast. It's their spawning season. This guy is obviously not a legal fish either. You can actually see the milk coming out of the back there, so we'll let this guy go and he can go off and breed a lot more. One of the important things when you're beach fishing is the waves can quite often push your bait, push your your lead back in. It's very important to stay in contact with your bait at all times so you can feel the bites. I'll just take up that little bit of slack just so I can stay in contact and I can feel the smallest of bites. That was the smallest of bites, and it's only a very tiny fish, but it shows the importance of staying in contact with your bait at all times. If I wasn't, I wouldn't have felt that bite at all. Ah, cool. Okay, well, this is a little yellowfin sand whiting. Pretty much catch them on the beaches almost all year round. Very sought after, very good tasting fish. This one's not legal, but we'll let him go. But it's great to come down to the beach, target some species and actually catch them. Okay, let him go. There's a few different ways to choose a gutter. Always you can have a pair of polarised sunglasses and see the different colours in the water. You can see a shallow bank and then a deeper green edge. Or you can have a look at how the waves are breaking, like how we got here about 25, 30 metres out. We've got the waves breaking on a bank and then they fill up across this deeper channel and then the waves break on the beach, identifying that gutter that goes the whole way along. I'm having a look at the white water on top and you can see it's moving left to right. So I can see which way the water's flowing also, which is perfect because you know what? No flow, no go. Sometimes on a nice day like today, you can actually see the fish in the waves. It's great. Again, just a small fish, but again, a different species, and it's what we wanted to target. Great looking fish, what they call a swallowtail dart. Well, how good's that? Beach fishing. I've come down here to catch 3 different species, and I've got them in no time at all. Beach fishing, inexpensive, a lot of fun, whether you're catching your bait or you're actually fishing itself. Beach fishing, give it a go, you'll love it.